Welcome to the Aries season meditation to channel your vitality. So sit quietly and begin to settle in. The sun entering Aries aligns with the March Equinox and marks the transition between winter dormancy and spring ferocity. Aries season always represents ignition, but in 2026, it accelerates the heat into a wholly new level. As the intensity increases in the weeks ahead, you may need to reach into your spiritual and emotional reserves and find ways to channel your vitality constructively. This meditation connects you with the core driving energy that sits at your midriff and links it to the generosity and emotional intelligence of your heart. So begin by noticing your energy level. Is it easy to sit or difficult? And just observe what you notice. And then begin to tune into your breathing. And you may see that just by noticing your breathing, it starts to change already. So just let your breath come in and go out naturally. And pay close attention to the information you get from your breath. And then see if you can draw your breathing down into your belly, so that as you inhale, the belly is filling up and becoming more round. And then as you exhale, the belly contracts towards the spine. So tuning into this basic movement of the breath. And then we're going to begin to increase the heat in the belly. And you can do this by squeezing the lower abs as you exhale. Now, this isn't a super tight squeezing. It's a gentle squeezing, but it is firm. So you inhale and fill the belly up. And then as you exhale, you let the air flow out naturally. And then at the end, adding a squeeze of the lower abs. So continue with this pattern for another minute or so of inhaling and then exhaling and finishing with that squeeze of the lower abs. Think about drawing those muscles in and slightly up. And continuing with this motion with the squeeze. Feeling the waist narrow on the exhale on all sides. Your focus is mostly on the exhalation. And now we're going to add a second part to this idea of increasing heat at the belly. So now focus on your inhale and think about as the air comes in on the inhale and fills the lungs, imagine that ushering oxygen down to the belly. This is also the site of the third chakra, Manipura chakra. So you're thinking about increasing the heat. So as you inhale, now you're picturing that oxygen rushing down to meet and fuel the fire in the belly. And continue to squeeze gently on the exhale. So the net effect of these two focal points is that the inhale brings in an expansion. So you can picture a fire in your belly growing as if oxygen is making it brighter. And then as you exhale and do the squeeze, you can think about the fire strengthening, becoming more powerful. So continue with this double breathing pattern. And again, picture a fire building around that third chakra, around the midriff. I'm going to take another 30 seconds to work with the bellow breaths on the inhale and the gentle squeeze of the exhale. And now release the focus on those two breathing techniques. Feel into the fire at the third chakra. And then imagining the flames of that fire building and moving up the spinal column and reaching the heart. So transferring the heat that you feel in the third chakra up to the fourth chakra, the heart. To imagine your whole torso shining brightly with the light of this fire, specifically illuminating the third chakra, the spinal column up to the fourth heart chakra, or anahata. And feel how these two areas merge, knitting together your willpower and the emotional understanding of the heart. And then feel the heat of this light emanating out from you. And releasing it, just letting it emanate into the environment around you. And let the heat and the light leave you. And notice the sense of calm that it leaves behind. And if you feel called, bringing the hands together in front of the heart, pressing the warm palms together, and the fingertips point towards the sky, and feel the thumbs rest right on the heart. And may all beings benefit from our effort to channel our vitality.